Chapter 2, Mishnah 7. The Mishnah now lists earthenware utensils that are similar to the ones listed in Mishnah 3, except that these are able to become tameh. These are tameh among the earthenware utensils: a tray that has a rim around it, and a complete coal shovel, i.e. a shovel that has a rim around it. The Mishnah now discusses the laws of a special kind of tray. And the law for a tray that is filled with attached bowls is as follows. If one of the bowls becomes tameh through a sheretz that fell into it, the others do not become tameh. Although all the bowls are attached to the tray, they are considered separate utensils, and the tumah of one does not affect the others. However, if the tray has a rim around it that is taller than the sides of the bowls, then if one of the bowls becomes tameh through a sheretz, all the bowls become tameh. This is because as soon as the sheretz enters the airspace of the rim, which occurs before it enters the airspace of the bowl, the entire tray becomes tameh, and all the bowls are considered part of the tray. The Mishnah teaches the same law for two similar utensils, and the same applies to an earthenware spice box that has multiple compartments to hold different kinds of spices, and to a scribe's sectional box, a kind of desk organizer with multiple square compartments to hold the different tools of a scribe, such as ink and quills. If a sheretz falls into the airspace of one of the compartments, only that compartment becomes tameh, not the others, because each compartment is considered a separate utensil. However, if the container has a rim or wall surrounding it that is taller than the walls of its compartments, and the sheretz falls into the airspace of one of the compartments, the entire box becomes tameh along with all its components. The Mishnah now discusses a wooden spice box and shows that a similar distinction applies. The source of tumah in this case is a liquid that is tameh. As we learned above, by rabbinic law, a tameh liquid can make a utensil tameh. However, if the tameh liquid touches only the outside of the utensil, just the outside becomes tameh, but not the inside. The Mishnah now explains how this rule affects a tameh liquid that falls into one of the boxes of a wooden spice box. Similarly, if one of the compartments of a wooden spice box becomes tameh through a tameh liquid touching its inside, its fellow, i.e. the compartment that shares a wall with it, does not become tameh. This is because the second compartment was touched by the liquid only on its outside, and when a tameh liquid touches the outside of a utensil, only the outside becomes tameh while the inside remains tahor. From the ruling we just learned, it would seem that even though the second compartment does not become tameh, the wall between the two compartments does become tameh. The Mishnah now addresses how much of that wall becomes tameh. Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuri says, we divide the wall's thickness in half. The half of the wall that serves the tameh compartment is tameh, and the half of the wall that serves the tahor compartment is tahor. The spice box we have discussed until now is one in which the walls that divide the compartments are as high as the outer walls of the box. The Mishnah now teaches the law for a spice box whose dividers are not as high as the outer walls of the box. However, if the spice box has a rim that is higher than the walls of the compartments, then if one of the compartments becomes tameh by being touched with a tameh liquid on its inside, its fellow compartment, along with all the other compartments, also becomes tameh. In this case, the outer rim combines all the compartments into one utensil, so that when any part of this utensil becomes tameh, the rest of the utensils becomes tameh as well.